Hi there, let's flip this thrift store plate real quick. I did paint the white. The white that you're seeing there is Pentart's bonding primer. I put a couple coats of that on first and let it dry for 24 hours. And then the beautiful yellow color you're seeing is Fusion's Prairie Sunset. I put a couple coats of that on and then let it dry. And this is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture, by the way. And next, I am cutting out pieces of this transfer to figure out which pieces I'm going to want to put on here. What's going to fit, what I'm going to like. So I've got some Easter eggs, I've got some grass, and I'm just kind of laying it in there, kind of scoring it with my finger to figure out where I want to cut it and how it's going to fit the best. And then, of course, I'm cutting it. I'm going to lay it in there. Getting it all figured out. Putting down an Easter egg first. Rubbing it on with a popsicle stick. Figuring out the placement or what's going to go underneath. And there's my bunny. Isn't he adorable? And another Easter egg. Putting those on with the popsicle stick also. Getting them all rubbed on. And yes, in case you can't tell, I am outside. I'm at a business meeting, so had a little bit of time. Thought I'd edit this video and get it out to you. Getting it all rubbed on. Then I just took my little polishing pad to make sure that is good and burnished on there. And then taking that little piece we kind of measured out earlier and placing that on top of there because I just thought it looked really cute on top of there. And getting that rubbed on as well. Using the polishing pad there again too. I like to do that on all my transfers. And then I'm using the transfer, I believe it's called Secret Letter. I can't remember if it's Secret Letter or Secret Letter 2. But anyway, the white script version. And then I just cut out random little pieces of it and put it all around the bunny. I think this adds a lot to this. I mean, you could have stopped where we're at with just the bunny and just the grass and the Easter eggs, but I really think this little bit of script added so much to this and really finished it off nice. So, like I said, I just kind of cut out individual little words and placed them basically all around the bunny where I thought it would look good. And of course, just rubbed them on like I did the rest of the transfers. And use the burnishing or the polishing pad when I get all done. Now, if you've never done transfers before, they do recommend to let your paint dry for 24 hours before you put on a transfer. So just keep that in mind. Do I always wait? No, but I'm trying to teach you or tell you what is recommended. So just know that is the recommendation. And we always seal a transfer too. With a water-based sealer normally is what I do. I usually use Fusion's Tough Coat in matte. The only time I don't seal a transfer is if it is on glass or a mirror, because they stick so well to glass and mirrors. It's just like unbelievably quick. So if you're using a glass or a mirror, you've got to make sure you're really ready to put that baby down. So, and actually, if you tried to put a sealer on it, it's going to look cloudy on a glass or a mirror. So, anywho, back to the project at hand. Still putting on these transfers, little bitty pieces cut out of there. But like I said, I think it's totally worth it. And not that it took that long to do it, but anywho, that's where we're at. And like I said, I will use the water-based sealer that is Fusion Tough Coat in matte. They do recommend to never use Dixie Belle's Gator Hide. It does not react well with transfers at all. And I think you can use water-based waxes, but you cannot use oil-based waxes to cover transfers. So, and there I am using some Fusion Tough Coat in Picket Fence, which is white, and just dry brushing over that detail. That is our finishing touch on there, and I think that adds a lot too. So I think that wraps it up. I hope you enjoy this little video. I hope you will like, subscribe, follow in all the places wherever you may be watching this video if you enjoyed it at all, and I would love it if you would also share the video. So just a cute little thrift store metal plate that we have made into a really cute wall decor for Easter. And there I am actually sealing it now. Again, this has been Tammy with Flippin' Furniture. I so hope you've enjoyed it.